Welcome back, everybody, to Beyond the Surface Special Edition, Christmas Edition. It's December 12th. I know y'all see Santa X up in here.
Santa X, yes. Real festive today. Really feeling the vibes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that man, be on the lookout for some gifts under your tree. Santa X, we got two Santas out there. Double trouble, baby. But this is a special edition, so we want to talk all things Christmas, man. It's December 12th today, 13 days left to that big day.
It is. This one's about to drop on like the 22nd-ish, so you'll get it just in time, like a nice little gift just wrapped for you. So what do you got for us today, Leo?
Well, first topic, man, I want to kind of get your opinion on who is the hardest to shop for around this time of year for you. I got options for me, but it's kind of gonna be a game time decision at the end when you ask me, because it's all close, But what about
a lot
for
of
you?
ties.
Like,
For me, to be honest, it's my mom, and the reason for that, this is gonna be. I'm sorry, Mom, to put you on blast, but she gets everything she ever wants. She's one of those people that if I want it, I'll just get it myself. And so one of those people is just so hard to shop for, because you try to think outside the box, like, dang, what should I get her? And then I get to the point where I'm like, another board game this year. Look, I need to change it up a little bit. But if you think about anything, like any sort of purse item, she'll get it. She'll scoop it up. Anything like game, anything she can think of, she'll scoop it up before I even get a chance to even think about it. She'll be like, ooh, I like that. Next thing you know, next day she walks in, she'll have it. Yeah. So that's a little hard. You got to think outside the box, try to anticipate what she might like. And that's kind of challenging for me. And then also my Nana, again, like that, which is my grandmother, same thing. Like she'll keep it very close to the chest and be like, "Oh, I just need your presence as a present." Like,
it's like, yo, you don't understand how tough that makes it on me. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I just want to treat you. Can I treat you for a minute? Just a minute? No. Yeah. So that makes it a little bit challenging. What about you?
That definitely makes it tough, when they're out there just like, do y'all understand that this is the time of year? This is the time of year when I got to get you stuff too?
Yeah.
Don't just be getting everything yourself. Leave some space for me.
Yeah. Yeah, let me treat you. Yeah.
For me, I got to say, okay, I don't know. I'm thinking out loud now. I would... Because my mom, I would say, but she tells me everything that she wants. And it's usually the same thing for the past 3 years. It's been pajamas. Because she's retired.
Every year,
you know what I mean? Like,
she got 24/7 pajamas. She said every single day.
Every single color, you know what I mean? Color coded for the day of the week, basically. But when it's not, if she doesn't tell me, I already learned this lesson a long time ago. I got my mom with some pearls. I went with my dad. We took a nice trip to Mexico. I was a youngster. I was like, I saw these nice pearls. I'm going to get this for my mama's birthday.
Yeah.
Man, this time came around. She was happy. She was like, thank you. These are nice.
Yeah.
And I'm peeping every day. Where them pearls at?
Yeah, just watching them every day.
Yeah. I don't see no pearls around the neck.
Yeah.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Just collecting dust?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm a kid, and it's like, people got jobs, people go to work. Why she gonna wear her pearls on a Monday to work? But I'm looking for it.
Yeah, you're
but
young.
still, she still never wore them pearls, man. Anyway, so I definitely go on script to that. But she's easier because I just asked her straight up what she wants. Don't be afraid to ask what they want.
Yeah, like be straight up. Always ask what they want, because like most people are gonna tell you, or at least hint at it. They'll be like, "Oh, nothing really," but I've been thinking about this. Give you that side eye, in a sense. But I get that.
You gotta be a good listener, and that brings me to the point too of like, Who else is a challenge to shop for at this time? Is your lady, man. It can be your lady because you gotta make sure you listen to the subtle hints.
Yeah,
It's like
it'll happen all year, Leo.
all year.
I try to make notes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm making notes as much as I can, asking again, and like I'm horrible. I'm one of those people that's real bad at giving away the gifts, because as soon as I get it, I want to give it to you. like I got this for you. You want to check it out?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I did real good this year. You know, I'm way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
It was like last week. At some point, we on the 12th today, so sometime first week.
Yeah.
Had the gifts all under the tree. They wrapped. I'm thinking like, hey, go ahead and open one up.
He said it's time. Yeah, go ahead.
But so those are honorable mentions right there.
Yeah.
Your mom, my mom, my lady. But I think my dad is, dude.
Really?
Surprisingly, because it's to the point now to where he has, me and my brothers talk about this, he has every single sports team. And well, not every single sports team, all Chicago sports. He's all Chicago because that's where my family's from. And like every Chicago memorabilia you could think of, this dude is like the Just Sports of Chicago. Like he basically has his own memorabilia store. You can go there and shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said anything you could think of. Yeah.
Yeah. So I say for me, my pops personally. Yeah.
Number one,
because I don't know what else to get him. Like it's all gonna be sports things, and it's like, Dad, like what else do you like? He likes horses. Like he has horses.
That sounds like you got to get him some tickets to a game. We got to go all the way turned up.
All the way. Yeah.
Full tilt. Send it. No,
Facts.
That's what it sounds like. That's kind of the tough thing about it, because if they already have the memorabilia, there's only so much you could do besides getting like something signed or actual tickets. So I get that.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, because another one, like my tata, my grandfather, that's the same thing. I want, like, the only thing I can think of is getting him some tickets. Like he has all the jerseys. This man wears the same 3 shirts and hats, and even if you get him something new, like a new Cardinals gear, he's not gonna wear it, bro. He got his own faithful, put it on. He's proud like this, chest puffed out. Excited
so
for
he
it.
only wears like one team.
Yeah,
he only gets down one. Yeah. My dad was the same way. Like, kind of like off topic. Like if you were to wear a Lakers jersey in the house, he'd be like, "Take that off." You wear it in my house. You wear a Yankee hat, or you'd be like, "What you got on? You're not gonna be wearing that in my house." I thought one time my dad was gonna like send me out on the streets because I had a Yankee hat from somewhere, bro.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah. So that kind of covers like who the challenges are to shop for. You know.
Yeah, and there's always like that brings me to another point. What about, like, do you guys do Secret Santa at your job?
We do. Well, we don't. We do the white elephant. Actually,
white elephant. Yeah. See, I feel like that. Even those, I feel like there's a fine line to tote whenever you're in the work environment doing that, because you know what I mean. There's only so much you have to. You have to know the boundaries.
Like, you gotta buy like there's for the white elephant. You always got to do like unisex gifts, anyways. But for the Secret Santa though, that is a good point, because I'm doing that with my girl's family. Yeah. And she was smart because she made these worksheets to where you fill out and you write down what you want. I don't know if that's normal or not for Secret Santa.
It is. Essentially, I've done it at my job like 3 years now, and they write down like their top 3. But even if you write down your top 3, sometimes like if you say candles on one, your smells might not be the same as my smells. What I like, so, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if that's just me overthinking it, but I'm there and I'm like, will they even like this scent? Yeah. Or like,
your shirts might not be my same swag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you might put shirts on there and you're like, oh, let me get them a nice shirt. And you think like, should I go more gag gift, more real gift?
Be pearls all over again. Where that shirt at, bro?
Yeah. Staring at him, waiting for him to bust it out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you know, that makes me think of kids. Like, I feel like kids are like they easy, man. Like they'll tell you straight up what they want. You know,
This
and
was terrible.
for real, they'll tell you if they don't like it too.
Yeah.
But they know. They usually know. They see something on the TV. They know exactly what it is that they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or their friend has it, and they're like, "Yo, Jimmy got this new little robot car. Like, that's exactly what I want. Make sure it got green tint on it too. Like, they'll tell you down to the finest detail.
That's true. And well, speaking of kids, when's that age that you think you should tell them that Santa doesn't exist?
Oh man, that's a tough one, man, because you got to deal with all the emotions that come in after that. I'd probably say when they start getting a more realistic view of the world, and I probably would say like 7 is like a good
7
is a good age.
I'm thinking of that. Yeah, 7, 8 maybe. Like,
Yeah.
when's the last time you believed in Santa?
I was young, man. I was young. I think I was around that age.
Do you remember who broke the news?
I don't remember who broke the I know my dad was just, I think he was just blunt one day and was just like, we got to stop teaching them this stuff. Something along the lines of that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
because they're real traditional and the way that I was brought up, you know. So
Yeah.
they want to make it about, you know, the original story of
Yeah.
Christmas, you know. But I say around 7, 8, like you said.
Yeah, mine was actually like when I was 5. And so my family does a tradition on New Year's Eve. Like 100, like I would say when I was younger, it was like 100 people would go to my great grandmother and grandfather's house. And they would always have one of the cousins be like Santa. We have this Santa costume that's been passed down from generation to generation to generation. And I remember one of my cousins was an older cousin, and he was actually Santa. So they had him dress up, got a little pillow, make him look like a jolly dude. He come running in. They have some of the other cousins jumping on the roof, like sounding like reindeer coming in. Everybody's like, reindeer. And yeah, so you get in there. And I remember one of my cousins who was like maybe a year or two older than me goes, cousin Jimmy is Santa. And we go, what? Like, me and my cousins are the same age are like, no, that can't be true. And he's like, you want to see? And then so they go through the order, like youngest to oldest. And so like they give little kids, he has like just like generic presents, like anything from like checkers to like a little basketball mini hoop to like anything in the bag. So they start giving them through, and they get to him, the cousin that said, oh yeah, he's not real. And he goes and pulls down his beard, bro, in front of all the kids, bro.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
You said y'all gonna doubt me.
Yeah.
I got you right. I got your proof.
Yeah, right here. Proof is in the fake beard. Yeah. And we're all like, what? Everybody's going crazy, bro. And yeah, ever since then, I realized Santa wasn't real. He was just my uncles and my grandma.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, locked in.
Yeah, man, that's heartbreaking right there.
Yeah. And that.
But my thing is, you guys thought that Santa was just at the crib in the middle of the daytime, just like.
Well, no, it was at night. Well, it wasn't like late night. Usually we got together at like 8 to, I think the latest was like 11. So like we were still, it was nighttime. So we thought Santa was here.
But Santa for you was close. He was like a family friend. Like he was with y'all.
Yeah, he pulled up. He pulled up at the crib. That's what I said. I was like,
he
damn.
wasn't like you wake up and your gifts is there and like that's my belief right there.
Yeah.
You made the milk and cookies is gone.
Yeah.
He right there eating the milk and cookies with you.
Yeah, exactly. You're sitting on his lap telling him exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And like, oh, it might be at your tree at your crib, but I'm here now just to give you this little gift, just to say hi to all you guys.
So
and
I know
I'm
that.
out.
I know that hurt because he was.
Oh, it was lit.
It was kinfolk right
yeah,
there.
exactly. He would show up at our house personally.
Yeah.
He would make himself known. Everybody else would be like, "Oh yeah, Santa snuck around. I didn't see him. He ate the cookie though." And I'm like, "Yeah, he was chilling with us. We got a present right there." He asked me what I wanted, and then he left and Russell went to y'all's house. That was cold.
He'd be like, "That's my boy, man. What you want? I tell him what you want."
Yeah, I'll tell him next time he's there. My top 3 Christmas movies are probably Elf, number 1, like Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell. He does a great like whimsical kid in that whole movie. It's so good. And then number 2, the old school animated Grinch, as I mentioned, and it's just them killing it. Like I remember it coming on to Cartoon Network around every Christmas, and I'll just be glued to the screen. It's only like 30 minutes long, to be honest. And probably my number 3 is gonna be Home Alone.
The classic.
Yeah, you filthy animals. What does it say? Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home Alone, I got in there.
Mm-hmm.
With probably number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. What's crazy is how they leave him twice. Like, nobody ever talks about that.
At what point do they not like their child? Is it just being bad parents?
Right, man. Like you gonna make a second one out of that? With one was enough, but dang, bro, that's tragic.
Yeah.
Then I got to go Santa Claus. With Tim Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious when he's getting fat and he don't know. He goes to the gym. You know, he can't get it off for nothing. He's growing this big beard. He keeps shaving and then it just keeps coming right back as soon as he turns his head.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my folks used to laugh at that one all the time. And then I got to go. Number 1 is the Grinch with Jim Carrey for sure. You know, when he's going through, so funny, bro. That part when he was like checking his schedule to go to the party. And he was like, I'm booked. He was like, let's see, wallow in self-pity, solve world hunger, tell no one.
Yeah, it's so good. Like another one was whatever he's changing for the little party, and he's like, yeah, I love it. And he's like, I'm not going.
Comedy.
So funny. Yeah, he does really good like character live action Jim Carrey. Yeah. So he kills that. Yeah, that's another one I do love. Yeah. Whenever they have the light show competition, do you remember that? She's like shooting up the gun. She's like dot 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 with the lights.
She was on him. Yeah.
It's
that crazy neighbor.
Yeah. Do you have any ones that you would consider like Christmas movies that aren't really Christmas movies?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of controversy with the Gremlins. I don't know how long somebody wants to argue whether or not it's a Christmas movie. I won't argue with you. I think it is.
You said it's not that deep for me.
It's not that deep. It's Christmas, man. I'm just trying to enjoy the times, you know. Yeah. I say Gremlins. I think Gremlins is a Christmas movie. It happens around Christmas. He bought the Gremlins for a Christmas present.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that like in so long. So I didn't even know he bought it for a Christmas present. I remember.
He didn't buy it for. It was just around Christmas. It wasn't like he put it under the tree or nothing.
Oh, so he just bought. He thought, let me go to the back. Wasn't it like a back of like a shady?
Yeah, like Chinatown. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, they're like, don't feed this after midnight. Good luck. Yeah, that's a little sketchy, but
and that movie's just wild to me. Like, he got a little drop of water on that thing, and all hell broke loose, bro. Yeah,
he said everything went sideways. No, I don't know if I would consider that a Christmas movie. It was just a lot of shenanigans.
Dang it, X. I said I wasn't gonna argue, but now you tested me.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have you fighting for it. It's a Christmas movie through and through. But that's another one, like Die Hard. That's another one that people say is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I heard it came out in July, which is in the summer. Christmas in July. Some people celebrate that, I guess. And yeah, I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I've never seen Die Hard, but apparently, yeah, right. Like it happens around Christmas time in the movie.
Yeah, it's set in
Right.
Christmas. It's not like I'm gonna wake up today and be like, you know what? I'm gonna get in the holiday spirit. I feel like watching some Die Hard. Take my shoes off, get in my wife beater like he does. Yeah, just be ready for it. But no, I don't consider that a Christmas movie. I need like, it may sound like, this is my opinion though, but I need something festive, a little holly jolly, and I feel like Gremlins and Die Hard aren't really like, they don't give the Christmas aspect. They might be set in during that time, but they don't mention it very much.
Yeah.
Like you might see it in the background. Like,
Yeah,
here's a
I
tree,
can see
gift exchange.
because if you watch Gremlins, like you could watch that at any point in the year.
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm probably not gonna watch The Grinch
in
if it's not in the middle of July. Yeah,
Said,
so
"Look it out there.
I think
It's
that's
hot."
how I would classify if it's a Christmas movie or not. Because I watched The Gremlins around like a month ago for the first time. So maybe it's all a prisoner of the moment right now. You know,
Yeah,
happening at Christmas, but
I do understand that.
yeah.
Well, I knew some Midwest college roommates. I was just thinking about this, like it's kind of on topic but off. But they were talking about, since we live in Arizona, they were saying, how could it be Christmas without snow? And one of my biggest rebuttals was, whenever I get a bike for Christmas, I can go out and ride it that same day. Yeah, one of my friends was like, yeah, I got a basketball hoop, and I had to wait 3 months until the snow cleared, and then I could put it up.
No, we going out on that same day, getting one-on-one.
Running the woods.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Ride
thought
a bike, do your little, if you get one of those remote control
Little
cars,
cars?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skateboard. Yeah. We active with it.
Yeah, immediately active with it.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of the biggest things that I didn't realize, like the difference, because whenever you were a kid and you were watching those movies, did you think it was weird that it snowed? And you're like, well, I don't really get that, you know?
Yeah, I did kind of wish for it deep down. I was like, man, like I want some snow. I want a white Christmas. Like I want it to feel like Christmas, like in the movies. You know what I mean?
Dreaming of
Yeah.
a white Christmas.
Yeah, I was in the state of the dream because we right in the middle of that desert, boy.
Yeah.
So I found myself like kind of being like, yeah, I want a Christmas that's like the movies, but at the end of the day, it did pay off because I did get a lot of outside stuff.
Yeah, you get,
So that's true.
they give you a lot of outside stuff, and then you could use it right away. You don't have to wait 3 months for the snow to melt or any of that. But yeah, that's exciting stuff. I can't wait to see the faces of people that I've given gifts to. All skateboards and bikes for Christmas. I hope everybody's listening to that.
That's right, Santa X, man. That's Santa this year. So
You have anything else for them?
that's about it for the Christmas special, man. I hope y'all have a good holiday. Enjoy yourselves with y'all family, and just all get along and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves, and we got more to come. More guests too. We look forward to it. We out.
Peace.